Okay, so now let's take a look at a few other settings in your funnel. Now I'm gonna go through a few of them a little bit faster just because it will be covered more in detail in other videos, but it will be good to know what else you have in this page. Same as I said it before, just poke around, look what you find there and how can you use it. Let's get started. First, over here, we already went through the different pages and add a step. The launch checklist is the last step that you will do. Once you are ready to launch, it will give you over here a checklist of at least some of the things that you need to consider to make sure you have it. So that's the last step. I'm not gonna go too in deep over here. This one is to, basically it tells you over there, copy the URL in your clipboard if you want to copy that URL, visit your funnel URL if you're having questions about the URL. Steps, we already know the steps. That will be these steps of the funnel. Here you can have your statistics of the funnels, and I'm not gonna go too in deep in right now. Here you have any contacts or basically leads, whoever have subscribed into your page, any sales that you have done. And lastly, over here we have the settings. So in the settings, that's where we're gonna check a few things. Over here you can change the name of your funnel. That's not the name of the page. The name of the page is when you go to edit a page and you go over there to the settings on top and you go over there to SEO. That's where you find the name of the page. Over here is just the name of the funnel for you when you're trying to find. So when you come over here to funnels and you open it, you will see that, hey, right now my name of the funnel is called JSON two-step tripwire funnel, which doesn't make any sense for me. So let's say, for example, I'm selling water bottles. So let's say water bottles funnel, right? And then you can tag it, because if you have several funnels, it's gonna be easier if you have a tag. So over here, I'm gonna call it in my tag as the, I don't know, like test or anything, right? Now remember, we set up our domain. Right now, if you look at it, actually let me open it. Let me copy the URL. Oh, let's open it here. If you look at it, you see it says something like a weird number.clickfunnels.com. But we already have our own domain, so how can we make it useful? You can come over here to domain, open it, and here is your domain, and just add it there. And here's the path. Right now it will be go.cfforbeginners.com / JSON two-step tripwire blah blah. I don't want that. I want to change it. Let's put over here free, right? And then here's your SMTP configuration. You can choose if you have more than one. Let's say I want to send through SendGrid, or the other ones when I activated Actionetics. It doesn't matter. Favicon, over here you will put the URL of your favicon. I will go a little bit more in details how you can create all these things. Tracking code. Again, I will go in details when I explain you how to add Facebook pixels. Now, again, here is your URL. It haven't been changed yet because you have to first save your settings. But I'm gonna go over here first what else you need to look for. Your Stripe account, remember we already have a Stripe account. We click here and we select our Stripe account. And then over here we don't need to do anything and just save and update your funnel. And that's so you see, you come over here and that's when we find now our domain. Now this domain is, well, this URL is just for this two-step, and I'm gonna show you how can you change those things. But let's go back here to settings, and over here we can see, oh no, actually we can come over here. We can open it here or any other place. You see over here, it was a little bit too fast. So how it works is that it will go to go.cfforbeginners.com / free, and it will go to your funnel. Once it gets to your funnel, it will display the first page in your funnel that is your two-step order. And your two-step order is the one that says two-step. So let's try that again, right? So we have over here our domain / free. And if I click there, you see it will come the two orders because that's where it comes over here. Now let's say I want to change this one, right? Now that's here in publishing. And every single page will have its different publishing information. So we come over here to publishing. And here is where you can change first the name. So let's say over here you don't want to call it two-step order. Let's call it just order, right? That's how you can change the name. No one can see it. It's just for you to know what's in there. And here's the path. And I don't like that number path or anything. I just want to put over here the same order to make it easier. And then click here to update funnel step. And that's it. You see over here now, this will be the site for this specific page. If I come over here to this other page, the OTO will have its own weird page. So you can go to publishing and also change that. I hope that makes sense. So those are the few type of settings that you can do over here. The other thing that I want to explain you over a little bit easier here is this digital table rush. Right now it's on beta and you can enable it. And what I like it from this one is that, let's say for example you're over here on your order and the person is reading through trying to make a decision. This rush table is basically a small pop-up that comes over here and it says something like, hey, Daniel just bought this product 10 minutes ago or an hour ago, something like that. So the person can actually see that people are buying things from your site. So that's the table rush. Right now is in beta because it may work or may not in certain pages, or it may have glitches. I found that, hey, I haven't found any glitches or anything from my side, but that's something else you can check. The other ones that you can look also, every page will have its own. So if we look over here, the blue part is everything related to your funnel by itself. Everything that is on the gray is just on that specific page. So over here you also have automation, and I will go more in detail about automation when I'm explaining how to create emails. And here you have products that I will go a little bit more in deeper in the next few videos when I explain you how now you can create a product that you can put it in your site. Well, that's everything that you can see over here in terms of settings. So let's take a look at the next video.